All right, welcome back. It's Mr. Henson. I'm here with your bonus video today. So, in this bonus video, I'm going to be going over a few terms that I need to know. So, in this case, in science, scientists observe what we call phenomena. Okay, so phenomena, phenomena, is an observable event. So it is an observable fact. That is super important to understand because it is not as simple as it appears. If you close your eyes, you can see with your mind's eye or your imagination. If you close your eyes, you can produce memories in your mind. You can have a memory that is a fact. In your mind, you can have a memory that is an event. You can also be falsifiable. But things that are falsifiable, that is the capacity to be proven false. Evidence against counterclaim. So you can have an observable fact in your mind, and this memory could be proven wrong. In other words, we can have different memories of the same event. And that is why you must understand the differences between a phenomena as an observable event and the phenomena as an observable fact. Okay? Remember, everything is falsifiable. Falsifiable. Everything has the capacity to be proven wrong. So, in the case of a phenomenon, in the event, did you see the tornado? That is an event that can be observed. The evidence against that event is saying, no, I did not see the tornado. I live in Florida. We didn't have a tornado. Sorry. You can have a counterclaim. Did you see the tornado? No, I live in Florida. Did you see the hurricane? No, I live in Oklahoma. What you must understand is that the phenomena or the observable event still has an observable fact attached to it. The observable fact is that there is a change in temperature within a space. The change in temperature is what creates rotation. And if you are rotating on land, you call it a tornado. And if you are transferring between hot and cold in water, they call that a hurricane. So the same fact is that there is an exchange between hot and cold that creates circular motion, but the event observed is going to be different for people, which is why it's important to know that it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have counterclaims because the theory itself will prove whether each claim is true or not. So these are what you call facts. Facts are not 100% true. Just like a theory is not 100% true, it is looking for observable patterns over time. Now, there are three basic senses for humans. The first basic sense is going to be sight. The second one is going to be, well, this is where it gets a bit confusing because in the case of the actual body, These next senses all have to do with a physical phenomenon. Okay? So you have touch. But when things touch, depends on where it's touching. Just like when you have hot and cold exchanges, if it's touching water, it's called a hurricane. And if it's touching land, it's called a tornado. That is the difference between what we're talking about with these senses. So in the case of touch, you have taste, you have hearing, and you have smelling. This is the nose, touching the nose. This is touching the ear. And this is touching the tongue. But all of these, 1, 2, 3, is in the category of touch. And even in this case, to see, this is light touching the eye. So that is why it's important to understand that a lot of these things here are going to be communicated between one another. It's so important to understand that you have to talk to people to find agreements or not. In this case, we can all agree that touch might be the only sense that we actually carry. But what happens if you don't touch anything? What if you remember something? You got to understand, which we're going to learn this year, that even if you don't feel touch, even if you don't feel touch, there is still something touching to create that sensation of no feeling. So these are your 3 basics. This is your bonus reading. These are a few things that I feel like you need to gather background information on your own, do some independent research to confirm what I'm saying. Again, this is science class. We're going to be communicating often these differences between each other. And in this case here, you have phenomena, you have falsifiable, and you have your 3 basic senses, which can be summed up as a single sense called touch. I'm Mr. Henson. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.